We are out here in front of the brand new Pollock Library South. Finally, Cal State Fullerton, the 3-year project, has come to an end. Right behind me is where students will be gathering either by themselves or in groups with brand new modern lighting fixtures, brand new furniture, and study rooms for everyone, including centers for scholars and the Center for Honors have been moved to this brand new wing. In addition, some of the old features that were in Pollock Library North have been moved to the south, including the Titan card desk, the circulation desk, and the information desk. But perhaps the best part for all the students is access from the quad. No longer will they have to go from the east side or from the west side, and they can walk straight through the southbound corridor. I'm Robbie King for OC News. Thanks, Alicia. Facebook is in trouble. Membership is in decline, and the social media site is taking a lot of heat for its role in the 2016 presidential race and its spread of fake news. Now, CEO Mark Zuckerberg is in Washington, D.C. this week to testify before Congress about Facebook's alleged carelessness with their privacy rules. Let's take a closer look. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg arrived in Washington, D.C. earlier today as he prepares to testify in front of the Senate on Tuesday after a New York Times article was published saying Facebook allowed third-party apps to gather private data from its users. This is a direct violation of Facebook's policies to not share user information for commercial purposes. Mark Zuckerberg has already met with several members of Congress, including Senator Bill Nelson, who reminded the public of the importance of privacy.
The question really for me today is our overall privacy in the hands of somebody that wants to do us harm. And we have seen that done in this case.
In June 2014, the data mining company Cambridge Analytica had hired Russian-American psychology professor Alexander Kogan to build an app that could scrape Facebook users' information without their consent, appearing in the form of an online survey. Kogan was able to provide Cambridge Analytica with profiles of approximately 87 million Facebook users. Cambridge Analytica was hired by the Trump campaign during the 2016 election so voters could be targeted on political ads with a more personal basis. Now Congress will be questioning Facebook and investigating to see if there was negligence on their part. Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak announced that he had deactivated his Facebook account. He's not the first person to do so, joining SpaceX CEO Elon Musk and actor Will Ferrell, as growing concerns over Facebook's privacy tools lead more people to leave. For OC News, I'm Robbie King. Things aren't looking good for Facebook and its 2 billion members. And it seems for the tech giant, things are going to get a lot worse before they get better. Back to you guys at the desk.
Today we raised $65,000.
And that's good.
It's awesome. Woo. Very cool.
Good news, SoCal. The beautiful weather continues this week. Erica Salazar has our 5-day forecast and more. Erica? On this original deadline for the Deferred Action of Childhood Arrivals program, marches took place from California to Washington, D.C. Protesters were arrested near the White House as the DACA deadline passed. Many people are now wondering how long until President Trump tries again to disband the legislation that protects their rights to stay. This administration's immigration policy has many uneasy across the country. Our own OC News reporter, Erica Salazar, is live in the quad of Cal State Fullerton with reaction. Erica? Many Titans are preparing for graduation next week, including illustration major Sarah Montoya. OC News reporter Erica Salazar got the chance to speak with Sarah as she shares her success and experience as an art major at Cal State Fullerton. The break, we took a look at a Cal State Fullerton artist and share tips for summer health. Well done, Erica. After a 4-day mass ice sweep across Central and Northern California, 232 people were arrested statewide, leaving businesses without employees. Officials said that the sweep was targeted at convicted criminals, but from the 232 arrested, only 180 had criminal convictions. Thousands of University of California service workers began a 3-day strike today across the state in response to contract negotiations. Campuses include UCLA and UC Irvine Medical Center. The workers, county and municipal employees, are unsatisfied with the current terms and conditions. The university system's latest offer to the union is an annual 3% pay increase over the next 4 years. University officials are saying the union is demanding a 6% annual increase, which is twice as much as what other UC employees have received. Union workers are still seeking negotiations relating to equality. Catherine Lieberger, president of the union, Local 3299, said, quote, "We've bargained in good faith for over a year to address the widening income, racial, and gender disparities that frontline, low-wage workers at UC are living every day," end quote. The UC system insists that service workers such as custodians, gardeners, food service workers, and facilities maintenance staff are paid above the market rate, as much as 17% higher than comparable jobs. A Huntington Beach college counselor faces public backlash for comments made on camera in Long Beach. An Asian American couple videotaped a woman telling them to, quote, "go back to your home country," end quote, while they were on a walk with their infant. The woman was quickly identified after the video went viral as Taryn Olson, a college counselor for Golden West College. When Olson was reached for comment, while she declined to go on camera, she did say that, quote, "I feel my perspective will be twisted if discussing the skewed video which cut out part of the incident. If you would like to have a full, formal studio interview about the displacement of European Americans, then I'm gladly available to enlighten the public," end quote. Golden West Community College told CBS 2 that they had opened an investigation, that the matter was being handled internally. Wakanda's stock market must be through the roof. Members of the nonprofit organization are doing the most they can to help the homeless get back on their feet. Our reporter, Victor Chilico, has more on the story. Now we go to Casey Gonzalez to hear the latest on today's health news. With last night's Oscar win, Kobe Bryant adds to the numerous accolades in his career, while the women's and men's basketball teams gear up for the Big West tournament. Our own Hoon Kim is joining us in studio with the latest on these stories. But before we leave you tonight, we were having a debate. Who looked the best last night at the Oscars? What do you think?
Beautiful.
I really enjoyed Viola Davis. Typically the Oscars, that's sort of like a subtle kind of night, but going with the hot pink dress really made her pop.
Gorgeous. Just
Apple stocks surge, reaching an all-time high, and we take a look at the future of currency and technology. Joining us in studio is Hoon Kim. Hoon? Thrilling finishes and historic moments filled this weekend in sports. Matthew Kirkland is in studio to break down the best of what happened. Matt? And that concludes our last show of the semester at OC News. Don't worry, because the show will be returning in the fall, but we will not.
because we'll be graduating.
Ooh.